Hello everyone, Darren here, and welcome back to Total War Rome 2, Divide et Impera as Rome. The time has finally come, the legions have landed in Africa, the fleet has laid siege and blockaded the port of Carthage, and we're pretty much ready to go. We have another legion presiding over Sicily, looking on with ambition and interest into the continent of Africa about where they're going to be going next to reinforce the armies once the good news arrives back that the invasion was a success. Of course, Carthage, AI's a bit dumb. They haven't really been reacting too much. They do have a full stack in there, plus another full stack along the north coast, plus we have Maze Easily, one of their client states, with a full stack up there. They had another full stack down here, and there's two other Misili full stacks. So these are two different factions, Misili and Maze Easily. So three factions that we're going up against in total. Let's not forget, Carthage are being squeezed right now by Egypt, who haven't crossed into the African province yet, right? So the African provinces Euphranta, LPQY, Thapsus, and Carthage. So quite a long, elongated kind of province there. And obviously they go along the north coast of Africa and around Iberia, but they are shrinking in as far as I can tell. Although they do have some military allies out that way, but we don't have to worry about that. However, oh yeah, I forgot. They did take Tarico, but they haven't gone over the Alps just yet. Right, so with that all out of the way, I haven't really done anything in between episodes. I think we're just pretty much good to go. We'll worry about upgrades and stuff later. Let's just get beginning. So our siege is actually from Primus Inter Pares Lucius Julius Libor, faction leader, who, if we remember, if we build up a bit of a story, he had been sitting here in Sicily, kind of, taking his time, I guess, but planning, learning the topography, learning and planning an invasion of Africa for, I'd say, over 10 years. So he should know what he's doing. Now that everything has been, I suppose the whole plan was to solidify the islands, secure the waters, and then begin the crossing. So he's had a pretty chill time over at Panormus and Acragas for a long time here. I'm sure with freaking trips back to Rome, back and forth. Anyway, his, I was going to say sister legion, but I guess just another legion, the Legio II Magna Graecia, led by Junius Brutus, a different political party is going to be backing him up. And then in the water, we have Lucius Papirius Cursor. So these should be famous names for us by this point, as they are our main generals who've been carrying us through the game up until this point, basically. So let's begin. Now, super high auto-resolve. Auto-resolve's kind of broken in the game. It's 9,000 troops against 7,000 troops. Granted, their garrison army aren't going to be that strong, and then the navies are kind of nothing as well, right? So I'm hoping that we're going to bring our navy in second, as I mentioned in the previous episode. So the navy is, hopefully this will work anyway, they come in second, and then Decimus, Brutus with his army, they can come in once the navy is kind of done mopping up. We're going to use the infantry from this navy to largely land inside the town if we can make our way in there. Maybe open a gate or two, something like that. We'll have a look at the topography once we get in. And then, broadly speaking, all the missile troops can kind of just pull out of there. It's really just the infantry that we're going to actually let them stay in there. Maybe just the Quinqueremes even, just like 4 units, that might be enough. We could also maybe bring up the other 3 if we want. General will get out of there once his job's done. Once he's out of there, that frees up the movement for the army on land to come in then. So that's the plan. Alright, let's begin. Alright, here we are, the Siege of Carthage. Weather conditions dry, a little foggy. Morning mist is clearing, I guess. The army on land here with its massive tortoise. We're going to use to batter down one of the wall sections here. So if we have a... So the map of Carthage changes over time depending how big the city is getting. It looks like it's at level 2 maybe at the moment, so it's not that big. The Kothan isn't actually visible. It is later on in the game, but we'll probably never get to see it because we'll be occupying it, and I dare say never will we lose this city. So I don't think we can really go up to this point. So it's really all just about the fight down in this big square area here. And then we've got a way in by the looks of things. So you can't actually, despite this being at docks, you can't actually land there and let your troops off. But it looks like maybe here. Maybe. Bit of a weird one though, actually, I must admit. You could obviously land here, but that wouldn't really do anything for you. Oh, this isn't a gate, it's just a way in. Oh yeah. That is interesting. Maybe we could land there and run in and around. A bit awkward, but... I mean, I suppose you could just land all the way around the side, actually thinking about it. Anyways, right, so the navy is coming in from, by the looks of things, over here. And we have our troops here. Might just, I guess, position them somewhere along here. Go straight just for a straight attack on against the walls. I think it's, I'm saying straight a lot, but pretty straightforward. So that's what we'll do. So we got 2 units of Principes. I want to kind of use my weaker troops as they push the equipment up. Save the better troops to go over the wall and kind of attack in full strength. There's a gatehouse here, gatehouse there, 1 tower here. So we need to take those things offline. Where do we want to punch a hole? That's the question. I'd say right around here, maybe. Could go lower down, I suppose. I'd say there. Okay, right, so let's just get some of this stuff ready to go. So there's our tortoise, big fat boy. Oh, actually, yeah. We'll come in from the side with this thing. Why the hell not? No, straight up just open up a new section of the wall. Now, the interesting thing is if we take our guys off that, and we just back away from it, we can wait until the ladders are a bit further up and then mobilize it and move it forward. So I think I'll do that. Let's get these guys off the ladders as well. Right, so ladders 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then our other Hastati can sit waiting to bring that up. Alright, what do we have? Hastati Samnitisi. These guys can come in when the gates are opened, hopefully. Or sorry, the walls are battered down. The ladders, we're going to make a play for 2 ladders on the left of this gate, 2 ladders on the right, so that we can hopefully pincer the gate and take control of it. Just give them a bit of space between each other. And I guess we'll just angle them a little bit like that. Alright, good. Just don't want them getting bunched up on each other too much. Alright, cool. Cavalry could just stay back. Haven't seen this cavalry in a while, so just want to get refamiliarized with them. So what do we have? We have Equites Late Shock Cavalry, Hippeus Thessalicoi Romanized Thessalian Cavalry, 2 units of those, and then 1 Campanian Cavalry. Of course, we have the General, Lucius Libo.
Understood.
And he can sit at the back. We have our 2 Principes. They're going to come up this way as well. They can chill here. We then have Triari and Pedites Extraordinari. They can look after the General and the Cavalry, just in case. They are spear units. We have Velites. They can go behind the reinforcing units. We have all this space to land extra troops as well, should we wish. We have our body of 3 units out there ready to go with the tortoise thing once we move up. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Is there anything I'm missing? I don't think so. Let's begin. Just start moving these forward. They're going to take a beating from those towers, but we'll see how they get on.
And crown them with victory. Victory! And when we have it, we feast.
It's a bit disappointing. It used to be the case that they actually moved their mounts, but I think they made it... Oh my god, totally forgot about this. They made an optimization where they got rid of that. You know what, I totally forgot that they've got a fleet of their own. So let's get moving with some of our big boys here. Our hard hitters. To be honest, everyone can just start going that way. It's just the fire pots that I would probably want to get out of there. Because I think they can actually be bumped into. Are these ships just going to land right next to me? If that's the case, it does seem to be the case. Okay. Let's just ditch the ladders for a minute. And just prepare for a little landing here and then fight them. That is, if they land. We could also get these guys just to fire out on top of them. I suppose why not? Although I kind of want to conserve their ammo. If we could bring the ships around, that'd be better. Oh my god, I just realized something. Oh no, that's awful. Our guys are coming in all the way over here. They have to run all the way around the map to get in. Oh jeez. That's not a good spot. We'll just have to tell them to walk around that way. It's such a terrible place to come in. I don't know how I didn't notice that. At least properly. You guys, fire pots, you guys can just go off the map. You're not needed in this battle, really. And the ships have not landed, so we're just going to tell these guys to go around the corner. They'll figure out a way around. They're going to be a bit bunched up on each other and everything, but they'll make their way around. I'll hide that for a moment. I don't know why the music's all kicking off. It's like maybe some people have started firing on each other. I don't know if they've been throwing missiles or something. Are we taking any damage here? I don't think so. No, these guys are fine. So we can wait. I imagine what's going to happen is they got 2 more ships coming around. Once they all line up, they'll land. That'd be my guess. In the meantime, these guys are just going to slowly march around here. We don't have to worry about them, what's the word, like, running or anything. They're not in any hurry. And they'll join this side when the wall is opened, hopefully. Just speed up time a little bit here as these guys are preparing their assault. And the landing has begun.
By your command.
So it looks like our guys are actually throwing their peel in. Move forward just a little bit, guys.
Romans, ready for duty.
I like that we're the ones defending now, basically. And our ships are going to come around. We'll probably not be able to engage anything. The other 2 ships are leaving, so that's good. Yeah, I guess just defensive formation then, guys. Alright, you go cut them in from the side. Pretty simple. Oh yeah, just something I could do now that I can actually check my ships is... Aha, so there's 2 landing spots here. Okay, that is good then. That is interesting indeed. Can we land over here? You actually can't for some reason, but you could land here. Yeah, okay then. I'll just land my infantry and this way we'll run up and around. So you 3. Assault ships, quinqueremes. These are the quinqueremes. Alright, you go that way. You're not off map yet. Get out of here. These aren't needed then straight away. I thought maybe we'd catch those ships, but... Oh, actually, we still could maybe. Let's just keep going. Yeah, they're kind of all messed up to be honest, but whatever. Alright, we'll just, you know, secure those guys, hit them in the back. This should be straightforward enough. Our Trihemiolas are going to speed up now and go for the ram on this guy. A lot of weird landing spots. Like, I don't know why you'd land here, really. But, well, I guess if you want to avoid the tower firing on you. So I'm sending 3 of these guys around this way. They can land up here. So we'll just get them to line up like that. This guy can still leave. And these big ships, they're the ones that are going to land in there. Now that is Lucius Cursor. He is on one of these. Got to be careful about him. I don't want him to die. He's not used to fighting on foot, so. Alright, this ship is coming in like on top of my units actually. Alright, we'll just back off a little bit from them. Oh, they're actually firing on me. Oh, damn. We've taken actually a decent amount of hits here. My bad. They're about to get smashed, though, now. There we go. Alright, they're gone. That's all their ships, I guess. So we can send these guys off now. None of them are needed. Ooh, they actually brought in another ship. Okay, we can go turn around and face them, I guess. In the meantime, we'll just clean these guys up, try to be quick about it, and then we'll get our Hastati back on the ladders and get the main operation on the move again. How's our side hustle? Let's keep bringing them down. So let's see, what do we got? Where's this? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 in total, right? Excuse me, yes. Alright, cool. They're ready to go. We got 1 ship coming in. Who is this? This is just an assault, so that is a melee ship. Don't want them landing on Cursor, who's out here a little bit on his own right now. I don't know if I should retreat him off the map, because it might be a morale debuff doing that. Yeah, they have more ships coming in. It's quite interesting. I'll just go straight for them on the side, because some of mine are still coming in too. So the plan for me here is to do a classic, you know, 1 goes straight into the center, 2 come from the sides. Hopefully that goes okay. Just check that in a second. Just making sure that all is good here, right? Yeah. Alright. I think we win that fight, right? Yeah, pretty much. Alright, should be easy peasy. Alright, halt. Fall back. Now, you've already taken a hit in the front, so we'll leave you out of the fight for a second. You need to turn that way immediately. Maybe you could go for the attack, I guess. Get you to go forward. Alright, that's okay. You go for the same move. Oh, crap. Crap. I turned. No. Alright, well, that ship's down. Just gotta try to reverse them. No. Ah. The others are on the way. Go. Man, we're not getting a... I couldn't... It wouldn't fucking back up. Damn. Alright, we'll just give them the attack order. That should be fine. Now, the assault guys, they can actually land. So let's do that. Can we get back on the ladders now? I think we can. So we have 4 units here. This one... Oh, that's the... Yeah, the tortoise one. Now, the idea was just to move the ladders up and let some other people land here to help out. But now we're a little bit weak, so I'm not too sure. We'll see. Alright, good night. Let's get these guys out here. Let's get them out there. We'll bring Cursor up just a little closer, just to be safe. We've actually got 2 more units that have come in from behind now. 2 Brutian infantry. So as we move more and more people off the map, you know, more of these infantry are just going to keep coming in all the time. So if we could open up like this gate, that'd be really nice. Remember, there's still the bulk of the armies inside. This is just nothing that we're dealing with on the outside. There's like 10 units here. We do have a timer as well. We're 10 minutes in already. What the hell? Do they all have to... Is it just one spot? Looks like multiple. Alright, well, some of our guys are out. I don't see any more ships coming in. I don't think any more will come in, so let's just withdraw these guys. Let's withdraw them. They're okay. That'll bring in all of our infantry. We'll keep Cursor in the battle to preside over his little naval units there. And these guys can now finally get back on, and we can speed up a bit now. So that was the 2 Principes, right? They can just chill here. Alright, cool. A little skirmish in the beginning is dealt with. A bit messy, but that's alright. The pathway is now clear for us to make our move. I don't think we've got any more assault units coming in. You guys just turn around and get out of here straight away. It's like they come in, they're like, nah, you can just go. We've got, I suppose, it's like, yeah, we've established the beachhead. You can leave. Meanwhile, still have people coming in all the time. There's another unit here. I'll just keep these moving around nice and slow. Alright. So let's see. I'm just looking at the radar. They seem to have just a bunch of units on the front walls here where our main body of troops are going to be moving up in a second. But I might just get a few other things in position first before we commit to that. Both of you. You can leave. And you can leave. So even though I ordered the fleet to come in first, clearly like bits of both are coming in at the same time, like the land army and the fleet. It's a bit annoying because it's so staggered, but oh well. Not too bad. We've only got 60 men per unit in this, so let's just start moving them forward now. It is super tempting. I think we will just try to land 2 at a time in here. So we land 2 in, and then we pull out and land 2 more. Those Quinqueremes, what do they got? 140 Marines on each one. Let's get him like over there and get him ready. I suppose, thinking about it, like, if you really wanted to be, not cheesy, but make use of everything you've got, could have brought these raiding Hemiolas come up, bring them right here, and just let them throw as much stuff in there as they can. But it's fine. I'd rather bring in the land units. There's another one that's just come in now, and another one's on the way. So what are these? These are, again, Brutian infantry. These might be the Turini, the axe warriors, I think. Yep. And the army moves steadily. Let's get our commanders to meet each other as well. Let the horses run forward. Alright, cool. So, we're on the ladders. Let's get moving. I wish I had a ship with a catapult on it, because then you could just start demolishing the wall from the side. It's a really good tactic in the game, because as you launch a boulder across, the boulder rolls along the wall and actually damages it, so doing it parallel or perpendicular, no, parallel to the wall, yeah, destroys way more of the wall than you otherwise normally would. I wonder what kind of radius that thing has. Alright, looks like all the ships are gone. Just the ones we have left now, and then it's just the troops that are coming in. Alright, the enemy fire has begun. Move these guys up somewhat. And these Astati, thinking about it now, can probably actually move over towards the ladders. Where are they going? They're going the wrong way. There we go. Because these guys can blow in through the hole that gets opened up. That'll probably work out a bit better. Yeah, this side will be actually really busy. Okay, cool. So which Astati are most damaged? These two are the ones that are maybe a little worse for wear. So let's get these guys to start running up now. And then as soon as we start landing on the walls, we'll land some troops. We'll start bringing these guys up to capture this tower, I guess. See if they can hold their own up there. Cool. Alright, I'm happy with how things are going so far. A little basic, but should be fine. And then who will we get? Maybe this unit can manage the tortoise. So then we're going to be hitting them from two sides while the ladders are on the sides as well. So that should be good. I'm a little soon with the ladders, but it's not too bad. Just want to make sure they're pressed against the wall, and then we'll ditch these guys. Yeah, there we go. I can start running up now. Yeah, they're tanking so much of the missile fire that's coming down. Just an absolute barrage of shit. Those two, they could just climb up. They're just going to have to. Someone has to. Alright, go. Just fall back. You guys keep falling back. What do we got up there? Libyan infantry and Carthaginian hoplites or hoplites. Alright, we'll just give you the order to climb. Just target the wall. Be better. You target the wall as well. And hopefully they will just figure that out. No problems. No questions asked. How we doing up around on the right side? The armies, the boys are moving. They're just steadily walking. Once they get into some kind of range of this thing, which by the looks of things they're about to enter now. Now you can start running. They're actually hidden as well, which is good. Alright, we'll land two ships in here. Godspeed. It's a little soon, but I'm going for it anyway. And we're climbing the walls. The first guys are over the walls on this side. And the first units have pretty much just arrived now. We'll just tell them to run the rest of the way. These guys are just going to be walking their way over. That's okay. By the time the tortoise thing gets there, that should be fine. The cavalry can meet around with the cavalry on the right just a little bit. Although I suppose they're going to probably come in that way, so maybe I shouldn't move them too much further over. Have those ships come in yet? I know they're still figuring it out. Were they facing the wrong way? They might have been. What do we got here? So, Libyan spearmen. Carthaginian cavalry. That's alright, nothing too concerning. Our guys are just about to enter into the tower gatehouse things now, so just go in there and we'll put them in. Oh, they don't actually have to studio. Damn. Alright, our guys are up and over on both sides now. That is hell. If I was just landing in that wall, I'd be so terrified. I'd be like, there's so many of them. We're the first ones over. Like, how are we going to make it? I'm seeing them cutting up a lot of people, though, so looks good so far. Are they still being shot? Whoops. My bad. Alright, 140 men, so 280 getting off the boats with another 280 that are going to be coming up behind in a moment. And we've taken this area offline. Just as soon as that tower goes off, they'll stop taking damage at least. Any second now. I'm just waiting for that flag to go all the way down, then we can go capture the circle. Multiple circles in this settlement, not just one. But each one I think helps with morale. I think so anyway. Speaking of morale, theirs is kind of bad, although they defeated the first unit. They've defeated a unit as well. Let's go for that one next. You guys should work your way into the center if possible. Yeah, we've kind of taken the walls actually there, so that's pretty good. We'll move our way down this way. See if we can help these guys. The boat's pulling away with some men still on the boat. And this unit is not reacting. Oh, they're gonna, oh my god, they're like partially on fire. I think they're getting shot from the things on the boats. That must be the case. The scorpions. Alright, so we got that. Let's move forward. We could just walk. We should be able to capture it still. Okay, so we have the tortoise. Let's move it up. These guys are going to move their way around and hopefully climb up those ladders and help, while the remaining units will come in through the gap that gets opened up. Get them to go a bit more in the center, I guess. That's a hell of a catapult, or not a catapult, but a ram. Oh, these guys are already here. Oh, sweet. Yeah, let's go over to them. Don't know if I'll really use the velites much at all. How's the situation here on the walls? It actually looks really good. They've kind of like pulled away from the walls a bit, but we'll just stay up here. No one's throwing anything up at us. You guys just chill until the next wave can come up, and then we'll just all jump down at the same time, kind of. Yeah, we're capturing the next tower. It's all good. The next two ships can roll in. We're fighting cavalry in there now. Do we have counter cavalry tactics? No. Let's get Papiria's Cursor to come up and boost these guys with a bit of an Inspire.
Jupiter gives us strength.
One of the cool things in Total War Attila, for those who haven't seen it, is when you land in a town, your troops will start burning everything. I was just thinking that because it's like foreign gods here, so it's like, yeah, you can imagine they'd run in there and just ransack that place real quick. Alright, they're still moving. These guys are still moving. No one else is left behind, right? So, nope, it's all good. Yeah, they should get here around the same time that gate opens, actually, then. You might as well start running, because you've got a bit of a distance to go now. And with the walls safe to advance up to, I think we're alright. So, we'll go climb with these two units on the right side, I think, as well. They're spear units. Alright, two more guys getting off the boats. Bulk of the infantry and everything is here, so we'll come in from the sides and then we'll get our units down off the walls. Hit them all at the same time. We have a little bit of fighting on the sides. Some of them are stuck outside, it seems. Oh my god, they are ready for the attack on this side, but if this makes it to the wall, that wall will explode. So I feel good about this side anyway. And then all our cavalry can start pouring in, maybe. In fact, let's get the velites up on that side, I suppose, right? Alright, let's see if we can get these guys to commit to the walls. They can deal with some of that cavalry that's running around in there a bit better. These guys would be perfect to be able to move down that street and hit them in the back or something. Their general looks like he's just sitting in this town square. We'll wait to move these guys till a bit later, until they're needed. They could also actually come up here and take this area, actually thinking about it. Let's do that. There we go, no problems getting up the walls this time so far. And our tortoise is almost there. So what do we have here? We have the Brutians, is it? 2 Brutians, another one here. They'll do okay, I think. They'll be backed up by Velites. Might be able to help them as they come in. Let's get 2 of these units to move forward. Up and over the walls. There we go. The one can back them up from behind. How are they doing, actually, the guys that were on the walls? They're actually haven't taken much damage at all. Shout out. I guess because these guys are mainly staying down on the bottom. There's a lot of pikemen and spear units, so they won't really fare that well if they come up. Nice, this area is now done. So you just hold the line here. You 2 hold the line out that way. You can't fire at will anymore, you've thrown everything, right? Yeah. Velites, I guess, up on the walls actually would be the thing to do, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm so indecisive with these guys, sorry, but once we come down off the walls, they can climb up and then just throw all their spears down. So turn off fire at will. You'll be useful to do that later. Let's capture this part here. Let's capture this part here. Hopefully they can climb up okay. They're going to reverse sides, but that's alright. Is this still moving? We still have 200 men on the unit, but it looks like they're a little screwed. So let's just reform them real quickly, get them back on that. Has this taken much fire damage? It's actually taken none. Come on, guys, don't mess up now. We were so close. Oh, damn, come on. Don't do this to me, game. Wow, they actually just threw a volley up there. Maybe don't do that. Oh, come on, guys. Why are you so messed up? I've told them to go here. Just move. There we go. Just give it time. Alright, this is looking really good on this side. So, yeah, we'll get these guys down now here. And the Triarii can come down in a second as well. So they're going to be really strong against that cavalry. Got a lot of moving back and forth, though, with confusion with the ladders. I spoke too soon, it seems. Okay, I've given them the order, I think, to go for that. Come on, guys, please. I'm afraid to click it again because I don't know if it'll delay things more. I'll try it one more time. Oh, so close, yet so far. It seems to think that they actually have it. But they don't. I don't have the drop equipment thing. Well, that's great. My whole plan about blowing up on that side is not going to work. Can they grab it? Nope. Oh, they're doing it. They're doing it. Okay, good. They are just severely delayed. It might be something to do with like what's going on with the walls here. We've got a bunch of Carthaginians stuck outside the walls, so that could be part of the problem. Alright, so the Marines, they can continue now around the right side now that we've blocked off this side. Spearmen, they can come down now as well, so I'd say get ready for that. These guys can start moving up behind them. Yep, seems like the majority are up on the walls, so that's good to go. Alright, we're back. Let's try this again. Yes, we are moving. We have movement. Goddamn. And are the Terrini axes in? Only one of the Terrini units is here. I guess that's because we have some of the naval units. Yeah, that makes sense. We're capturing the next thing over, so that's good. We are making progress. And the Marines can now... We'll just make them roughly the same size. And then just tell them to move forward. Just walk, though. Alright, I think I'm ready to start trying to spill down if we can. Spear infantry can be the ones to get down. Pretty much all of these guys can get down now. And then these guys can start climbing up. And then we'll bring up the Velites. Oh, the wall is being damaged. Oh my goodness. Is that it? That is it. Now, do they move this thing themselves? I don't know. Or does it just disappear? I can't remember in this game. I think it might just stay there. That's kind of crazy if that's what happens, but sure, let's just go. In and around it then, please. I was pretty sure they normally pull it back out to the left or to the right or something, but I can't equip it anymore. So I think they just have to maneuver around it. It's going to make it really awkward for getting cavalry to move. Although part of me thinks I used to just pick it back up and hit another part of the wall, so I really don't know. Well, we're in on this side. It's kind of anticlimactic. It was cool seeing them destroy a part of it, but I wish they would have just moved it. So it kind of gets in the way now. Alright, if we do this, we can kind of see some of where our units are. They've chosen to get down out of this gap. Let's just go tell them to attack that unit. They can get down and attack that unit. They can get down, attack that one. Alright, and the Marines have moved up and engaged some shock cavalry over there. Alright, so with these three little guys, they could maybe, if we're quick enough, capture that gate. Although unlikely. It seems like units are running back towards us right now. I mean, if we try to hold the hill here, maybe they could do something. Although it is a pike unit coming right at me. Let's see. So you go there, and you go for the gate. And if we can open that gate, maybe some cavalry or something can come in. Next unit's on its way. These guys are in. These guys, are they stuck up there? No, they can get up and down if they need to. Alright, we've moved out of the way. We'll see how that goes. These guys still haven't really gotten down off the wall yet. I guess there is troops up here still fighting. So that might be why. I never used Papirius Cursor's ability, I guess. It's pretty tempting to hop down with him. Maybe he should, huh? Get down in the fight. And it might be time to... Yeah, I'd love to clear the wall so we can get the Velites up there. We just got to grind it out at this point, I think. We're in pretty good positions in most places. We're now trying to open this gate, so that's good. We're trying to take that tower. They're trying to take back their circle. That's fine by me. If we could bring in this cavalry, we could start to run rings around them. That's Decimus Brutus is on one of the units. And then we have 2 companion cavalry, I think. So let's just get them up here now, because by the time they get here, those towers should be offline. These guys are flooding in. So that's good. We'll just give a target to that one. We have the Turini axes. I'd like them to kind of go up on the walls and start hitting into these guys that are just standing there. It's just a matter of being able to get in here properly, because their pathfinding is all fucked up. I can't blame them too much because this thing is a massive obstacle in the way. They're doing their best. No one's coming for the gate, actually, at the moment, although we are getting peppered by tower fire. That tower is now offline. I don't even really want the tower to be mine. I just want it to be not theirs. Alright, this cavalry can come in. We might send them straight down this way. Because there's a lot of spear units further into the settlement. Just gonna keep giving orders, seeing if they can just keep pushing in different directions. Gatehouse is almost ours, tower is almost ours, so we'll be firing back on them in a moment. That'll be good. Actually, we could use these guys to lock down that unit now, maybe, and then circle our cavalry around. They do have units running down into the center of the town, actually, to reinforce it, so that's interesting. Everything looks pretty good over here. Let's just see if we can continue to line these guys up. Now the Turini, let's get them to run up there and see if they can deal with that guy, those units. They're actually starting to break just on their own. Oh, I guess some of them have hopped down, actually. It's these two. They're like, yeah, what do we do? Who do we go for? Are the gates mine? The gates are mine. Alright, let's move forward then. Ooh, one of our unit broke actually over this way. Alright, let's get them in and around that way. Let's get these guys to go up against the wall. I suppose there's no harm in trying to capture that, so let's just bring one unit back. So I'm just going to try and run down and hit into these guys now. I think the quality of our troops generally on the walls should be better than what we're up against. Imperious Cursor has landed. Could go for that unit. Well, they're very light missile javelin infantry. Where is this unit that I've selected, by the way? Oh, there they are. They haven't been hit by anything yet. I'm kind of worried that they would get hit by those guys. One javelin in a bad spot would be a bit of a nightmare. Let's get Cursor to run around this way and boost these guys. Those are his boys, but it's all good. Alright, we're capping that. The cavalry is inside now. I don't see those units anymore. So let's just march our way back out and see if we can cap it. And see if we can bring our cavalry in and around. Maybe we can help Cursor out in the far distance, actually. It's pretty far out that way, but let's go with Brutus. The Equites can remain for some other units, so we'll just leave them more in the center. Alright, it's really messy, but this is the situation as it currently stands. Some of their units have run away outside. They're not fully dead yet, though. These guys are actually coming back. Just engage them with them. Cursor's here. He can get stuck in, why not? Cavalry's going to run down. Come along this road here. Smash into this unit. That should be a good hit. Alright, this side of things is all good. We've conquered that wall as well. You guys can just hold here for the unit that's about to try and run in. You guys can run down that way. Do we have the Trini? Yeah, they seem to be struggling to get up there. I don't know why. I say that as if there's not pathfinding issues literally everywhere right now, but... Alright, keep doing your thing. These guys are chasing that unit. Let's get our general to go around and finish them off as well. Well, actually, general could just chill. Get these guys around. Remember, every unit that every man that we lose is going to affect us when the next follow-up armies come to attack us, or as we need to push out rapidly to prevent Egypt taking any of this territory as well. Easy peasy. Having the towers on our side right now is pretty good. Now, the two Equites units there. I might just go for their general. Is he on horseback? Yep. Alright, we've recaptured that area. We've captured this. This is all captured. Most of the walls are ours now, except for the main front wall. Got units coming in from behind us now. I guess the problem here is that they are hoplighted up. So we need to kind of maybe fall back a bit, draw them up the steps. See if we can climb up with some of the Velites now. See if we can climb down maybe with any other unit. Yeah, it's kind of tough to see what's going on. Alright, we're ready to go pile into their general. Let's do it. Our general can go that way. Tempted to run through the markets is a bit of a hazard here. We've got it pinned against the wall, and then our Brutus unit is just about to get in and hit into these guys. Let's just give them space. Oh, it's so annoying. Couldn't really get the charge off because of the way the building was. Just boost ourselves in that situation just in case. Alright, Hanno's down to 93. That's alright. We could bring in more cavalry around this way, I suppose, if we wanted to. Might just start backing off some of those units. What do we have here? 3 really good units. Let's bring them up this way then, bring them in. Equites. Let's get them to come around. Alright, what's left? Not much. 2 units against here, 2 units here. Still some units on the walls, actually, that we're trying to deal with. Got my Velites in now. I was hoping to climb up here and then start throwing down. They're almost all up now. Oh, no, they're not. Still have a decent amount to go, actually. We've kind of pulled back up over the hill. So what kind of units do we have here? We've got 4 Brutian infantry and 2 Turini. 1 Turini, actually. The others are just coming in again. Let's get these 2 then to line up this way. Let's get these 2 to go somewhere else, because this isn't really working. Let's get the Turini to go around as well. That way everyone's kind of reformed up again. So now we've just got hopefully a nice solid line like here. So you can come up if you want, bro. We're going to try and throw down on you now as well. Here we go. Just a little bit of harassment. My god, this whole video is going to be... This whole episode is just going to be this battle, isn't it? It's going on so long. How's Papirius Cursor doing? He's in there though, right? This is him. Boost the boys. Right, I reckon we can run forward now with them. I didn't really check that cavalry since we engaged. Oh shit. They're kind of okay, but they're getting kind of squished now by pikes, so maybe we should try to get out of there. How's the general doing? Where is he, actually? I have no idea where he is. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. He's giving chase somewhere else. That's okay. Let's just position him on this tower, see if we can take that tower, actually. It's a bit of a waste, because he's just going to get shot for a long time, so we'll just move him out of this area. These guys can come down now, I guess. Why not? How's that cavalry doing? If we could bring that cavalry in to help in the center, that'd be nice. It's going to take them a while to get in there, though. Go this way. Come up this way and go through the gate. It's more straightforward. And then we have 1, 2, 3 units here that can come in. Principe's fresh. We're just going to have to engage these guys. We fired all our missiles on them as well, so the Velites can just, I don't know, move along the wall somewhere. We'll send up another Velite unit. Alright, we've got him. This is now broken free. Let's go that way. We'll get one of these units to cut through this little side street, hit these guys in the back. That'll be nice. Who is that, by the way? Is that Cursor? Nope. But this is, so he's going to go along with these guys. That's fine. This area is going to break any second now. Our cavalry didn't really get out of that fight, but they're no longer fighting these units. And where's Brutus again? The pikemen have turned to come after him. Just trying to think where else they could go. What do we have over there? Gallic Mercenary Warband. You know what? Just get out of here then. Why risk it? We don't want you to die. Circling around down there and into there would be a pretty good move. How's that cavalry? Is it almost here? Yeah, it's cool. Alright, let's go around the corner. We're almost wrapped up now, I think. A few little pockets left to go. Can't believe this fight for the walls is still kind of ongoing, though. It's a bit of a stalemate, because it is just like spear on spear, I guess. I don't think we've lost too many units, though. I don't feel too bad about how this has gone. I mean, I wish it just wasn't as buggy, but other than that, the performance of everyone has actually been okay. These 2 cavalry units probably could have been better. They're shock cavalry, and I left them in the fight for quite a long time. We can try to bunch them up together a bit more. We've got the infantry moving up the streets now. Yeah, let's just pull them back a bit so that the other cavalry can come in. I'm a bit confused. Where are they? Are they there? I thought I brought them in. Alright, we got more and more units running down these streets now. little hard to see, I know, because I've been hopping around a bit, but it's just like a collection of troops here in the center. Our infantry's coming up this way. Trying to get into a place where I can flank, but they've kind of blocked this off, kind of blocked that off. I've been a bit slow, but some of our cavalry could actually run around that way and go in, so might try that in a sec. Just need these to spread out a bit more. Yeah, let's do that with Brutus. He can run around. So you go this way. Holy crap, look at just the pile of bodies here. Alright, the Equites, let's get them to move around the right side as well. Give them battle rhythm, boost them a bit. They've been fighting a long time. Little rally, why the hell not? Oh damn, they're actually kind of blocking this off again. I don't think intentionally, but still. Now the Velites. Get up there and start throwing down again, please. Fresh units are in now. Bring them down that way. Looking pretty good. Brutus is looking for his moment of glory. What do we have here? This is a medium phalanx infantry unit. Carthaginian militia, so not very strong. Just need him to be pinned so we can hit him from the side. I'm worried about that missile unit though. You know, we run Brutus up here, he'll start getting peppered from that. Velites are almost up on the hill though now. Just going to widen these guys out before we engage. Okay, they're in position. Fire at will. Yeah, they didn't like that. Good, good, good. Go for the cavalry unit then, I guess. Back to the city. That's GG for them. Is that it? No, they're hanging on still. All right. Let's run down this way. Let's get Brutus to run in. Let's get these guys to engage there. I'm letting Equites go straight in against pike units, but hopefully not for long. Alright, Brutus is here. Let's cut into the javelin men if we can. If they turn that corner too sharply, which they kind of are, might just go for the pikes then. There he is. Wow, my guys are actually kind of breaking over here. Jeez. And now Brutus is getting hit in the back. This is what I thought would happen, but you can just pull back, see if you can hit into them now. I wonder who that is breaking. Is it the... Yeah, it's, I was going to say the assault units. The ships. They've been sandwiched. They're done. The walls are basically done. These guys are done. It's got to be it, right? Come on. Just break now. Yep, there we go. GG. Alright, GG. That was a fun one. Just save the replay. There we go, 9,265 against 7,000. We lost 1,748. So not bad. It looks like that unit completely perished, which I wasn't really paying attention to. I was trying to hopefully, you know, pull out units that seemed like they were too damaged so that we could at least keep them alive, but they dead. Alright, GG. This is really just the beginning of the invasion. So we lost one Principe unit there. We lost one of our Trihemiolas. We watched that go down. And we also lost one of the Equites, which I got careless with in the center of the battle there. Oh well, right, so what do we have? Occupy, loot for 13,000. Oh, actually, surprised it's not more, excuse me. Conquest next turn only, -40. Might just do that. We have enough armies here that patrolling and with the governors, I think we can stabilize it. I think it'd be worth getting the money. So let's loot. So what do they do? They obviously lost everything. So yeah, GG. I mean, they didn't technically lose all the garrison, but they're gone now. Loot. Alright. Expansion should be a bit more rapido now. Although we do have, as we push further and further out, our front gets wider and wider, I guess. Which is the interesting thing. That's what we got. We've now pierced Africa. So, -39. So yeah, I'd say turn off taxes here. It'll help a little bit. We've destroyed much of the town. Just dismantle everything. We'll rebuild it. We'll build it fresh. Okay, so next will be Thapsus, LPQY, Euphranta, and then we want to bring another army across to be fresh. Maybe we can retreat an army back over to heal. Right now they're actually healing, so that's good. Can't really go into patrol stance though, because who knows what will happen. I would say maybe... I was thinking, if we pull into port and we pull them out... Yeah, let's do that. This might be a little bit risky, but... let's just see if we can do it anyway. So the Admiral pulls into the port. Libo, who's taking significant losses, gets onto the fleet. We can't move on the fleet, but that's okay. They are replenishing. These aren't. That's okay. But now you can take your place inside the town. Alright, so the town's going to be very upset about all that movement. But at least now... oh yeah, and we could get a mercenary if we wanted to. Something more defensive, perhaps. Numidian mercenary archers. Only 91 upkeep. That's okay. Yeah, let's get them. Ooh, they can be upgraded. Reform the unit. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Upgrade. We've given them level 1 armor. Yeah, so now if we get attacked at least, which might happen, we have a good, solid defensive army, and the other one can come in via the water. That way they're free to kind of get out of here. A problem you can often have with two armies like that, one could lock the town down, then another army could hit the guy on the outside, and we wouldn't be able to get them to join each other. This way we can hopefully pull this army back across, hop on with Agrippa and bring him over, and do a bit of a, you know, a recycling as such. We can also bring this guy now back down south. Oh no, we actually still just fought that fight, didn't we? That's fine then. Yeah, but if we could bring him south, have that fresh legion maybe for Libo, that would be good. They could meet in the middle, transfer generals, and then move back across. That would be good. Alright, I think it's going to have to be it for this one. We'll sort out any other things that we need to do, but I think it's just time to end the turn, but we'll leave it for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.